Final Fest is over, and we lost. I feel so bad for Team Order. They tried so hard. But at the end of the Splatfest, Pearl said we're gonna take over the world. A world tour? Can you believe it? I can't wait. I haven't felt like this since I was on the sidelines for that battle, right before I came to Inkopolis Square. If Off the Hook's going on a world tour, my schedule's about to be super packed. We got venues to schedule, roadies to hire, new songs to write. Aha! I don't know what I'd do without Pearl. Pearl Hisoki Appreciation Corner. When I felt lost and directionless after deserting from the Octarian army, it was Pearl who showed me hope. The two of us formed Off the Hook, and ever since, I felt like I was just waiting to wake up from this dream. Sorry, something in my eye. Okay, I needed a good cry there. All better now. Now, I can't forget about the biggest item on my to-do list. It's not a world tour business, but it's every bit as important. Memverse Project. Name not final. What I'm currently calling my project to help Agent A and all the other Kabado company prey on. Gotta make it my top priority. We're busy preparing for our world tour. It seems like we never run out of things to take care of. There aren't many hills Pearl cares enough to die on, but when it comes to music, she gets serious. I take our music seriously too, and sometimes we both feel so strongly about something that it turns into a fight. That part's never fun. But when it comes to our art, we have to be true to ourselves. No compromises. Oh, speaking of the tour, Pearl let me know that we're taking Agent 8 with us. Agent 8 seems psyched to join up. If we're this busy now, wait until the tour actually starts. We'll need all the help we can get. This is a big relief. I know we can count on Agent 8. Now, I put all my energy into making new songs. The power! Memverse, update. I finished a prototype of the virtual world I'm tentatively calling the Memverse. All that's there for now is a recreation of Inkopolis Square. The idea is for it to be a temporary storehouse for memories. I'm still struggling with the bigger job of extracting data from Commando Co's systems. It's tougher than I thought. The world tour schedule is finalized and Pearl is in rare form. She seems even more driven since things started to take shape, and it's great to see. I took the day off today to go for a walk on Inkopolis Square. I'm seeing more Octolings like me around than ever, which is exciting. There's real progress in the Octoling movement to make it to the surface. Wonder if Agent 8 and I escaping had any influence on that. It's a nice thought, at least. Though, of course, plenty of Octolings are still stuck underground. Oh, and on that subject of Octolings, I finally cracked Commando Co's system. The first thing I did was pull up all the data on Octolings, Octarians, and anyone else Commando Co got their claws into. It seems like Commando Co operated the deep sea metro for a very long time. They kept people under their control through a process called sanitization. Ugh. It's possible that everyone I knew at the training program or at my old job has been sanitized by now. I want to help them all. I will help them all. After all, that's the whole point of Project Memverse. Digging through Commando Co's system has finally yielded Commander Tartar's top secret files. I have a firmer grasp on how sanitation works, so I'll lay it all out here. Sanitation extracts the subject's thoughts and memories. These are saved as memcakes. Post-sanitation, the structure housing the subject's soul is left as a hollow husk. Injecting dummy information into that husk enables total control of the original subject. It confirms my theory, but I hate being right about this. How awful! How could sanitation have also caused Agent 8's memory loss? Good news is, there's hope. We could return the memcakes to a sanitized soul and might reverse the process and restore the subject's self. This has really lit a fire under me. Project Memverse is officially launching. Cuttlefish hinted at souls once or twice, and it sounded like he wasn't being metaphorical. He knows more than I give him credit for. But it's all research with me. Off the Hook is going great too. Everything is ready for the world tour, including our songs, and we've been killing it in rehearsals. Poor Pearl doesn't know what to do with a free moment anymore. I'm always catching her bounding with anticipation. The sooner our tour kicks off, the better. There's so much good in my life that my heart just might burst. This is hopeless. I have no way to determine who any of these memcakes belong to. I started off analyzing memcakes from Agent 8 and Cuttlefish. Then I did a large-scale survey on memcakes I found in Kamanako's warehouse, or rather its trash dump. But none of that helped me match the memcakes to their owners. If that wasn't bad enough that their origins were hard to trace, I can't rule out that a single memcake could be made of multiple octolings mixed together. So, now what? I'm not yet to the point where I could release the memcakes to their owners even if I tried. Would it have killed Commander Tartar to manage its data properly? This is feeling like a dead end. So it's time to change my approach. In better news, Off the Hook's World Tour is getting closer. 8 is really shouldering a lot of last-minute load for us. It's been just what we needed. Oh, and about 8. I always kind of felt like Agent 8 was too formal to say all the time. So the other day I took the plunge and just called out, "Hey 8, I got the widest smile in return. Mission success." New idea. If I can't get the system to match a memcake to its soul, what if I could get the memcake itself to do the work? All that the thoughts and memories would have to do is return to their natural form. Now that's an idea worth exploring. So in practical terms, by taking the thoughts and memories stored in memcake and mixing them up further, and setting them up with the basic framework of a soul, in theory they could shift through them and select the ones where they belong. I don't see a way to do that in the real world, though. If I convert the memcakes into data, I could upload them to a virtual space. This is sounding more and more doable. Project Memverse is back on. I never thought I'd see the day when the Memverse virtual world I created would serve an actual purpose. Though I haven't really touched it since finishing the prototype, I hope it'll do what I need it to. Memverse development notes. Secure required processing power by tapping into Kamanako's mainframe. Use the Memverse prototype virtual world to gather memcake data for later world expansion. Access confirmed from within the Kamano internal network. Set up external access via standard C Cucumber phone. Users set color chips from general memory index into palette, basic copy of their soul, and establish a connection with compatible memories. Advisory proven effective for memory retention. Have users repeat tasks to make more memories stick. Once the memories are sufficiently locked in, complete the processing. All proposed steps so far have been verified down to the line. Might be good to represent these steps as climbing a tower. 1 task equals 1 floor. Top floor, processing complete. If the user reaches the top floor, the experiment is a success. User soul is restored to its original state with its own thoughts and memories. Create dedicated avatars with special roles to ensure smooth operation. Need avatars for mem management, user guide, security system. I finalized my Memverse concept and started working on it in earnest. I'll need to put it in some operators pretty soon. I'll handle the system management myself, and I think user guidance will be a great fit for Pearl. It's really, truly all starting to come together. I put myself at the top of the tower, so Pearl has to climb it to get the user to me. Wait, would that make me like a storybook princess? Now I have to do it. I'll build you a tower worth the climb, brave Pearl. All the experience making training stages from my days as a tutor at the training program is about to pay off. After all, I want this tower to be a good experience for the users. But I still need someone to handle system security for the Memverse. Maybe I could ask that person Cuttlefish to introduce me to help there. I'm hoping 8 will volunteer to be the first test subject. I better not forget about the Off the Hook World Tour. It's 2 short months away now, and I'll make time for music and the Memverse. Our world tour has started. It's a lot of work, but a lot of fun too. I love being in Off the Hook so much. Why did I think I'd have time for a major project while on tour? I'm writing this way past midnight. This is me venting without screaming so loud it wakes everyone up. I had an idea right before bed. I wanted to get it down before I forgot, so I went to my computer. Next thing I knew, hours had gone by. What am I doing? Pearl and the tour staff are relying on me, so I can't tell them, "Sorry, no show today. I forgot to sleep." Well, we're taking a break once the first half of the tour is over, so maybe I can buckle down and finish this then. In fact, no maybe's about. This Octoling can do anything. But for now, Project Memverse is on the back burner. You know, I might not have time to do the whole thing by myself during World Tour, But that's what friends are for. I know plenty of engineers from the old days who jump at the chance to help. So anyway, oops, I think the first rays of dawn here. I really gotta get some sleep. Good night. It's all finished. Project Memphis, which I've given the final title of Dramatic Days in Overland, is ready to launch. Off the Hook's world tour is on its midway break, so I've been putting all my energy into development. With so much time on my hands, I might have gotten carried away. I maybe took it a bit too far, but everything's looking good for me to help 8 and all the victims of Kamado get their memories back. I need to let Pearl and everyone know the good news right away. One last note so I don't forget. As I was messing around to make the Sea Cucumber phones a viable access point to the terminal, I found a security hole. In theory, someone could exploit and pull anyone with a Sea Cucumber phone into members against their will. Need to remember to warn the phone company about this. Tomorrow is finally the trial launch of Dramatic Days in Overland. 8 will be our first test subject. We've put the system through its paces, but we can't guarantee there aren't any unknown risks. But 8's more than happy to help out anyway. This means so much to me. 8 being 8, I'm sure getting to the top of my tower will be like playing on easy mode. I really hope 8's memories return. Fingers crossed. Pearl is joining us too. She doesn't seem to get what it's all about, but she's usually down for whatever. Together, the two of us will make sure 8 gets through it safe. 8 is just the beginning. If this goes well, soon all of Kamado Co's victims can get their cells back and have fun while doing it. I'm excited that I have no idea how I'll sleep between now and tomorrow.